Okay, I think I'm live. Good evening, everybody. Hi, guys. Just give me a second, because you know when you go live all at the same time, it's you have to multitask as well. I've been asked to share my link if I go live tonight, and just one moment, this. Right. Okay. Just need to grab one more special request. Okay. Hi, everyone. Good evening. And you know what? It actually really feels good to be back. I know. On this 30-day challenge with my wonderful bestie, Mr. Diligence. And obviously, as you know, all of you that have been watching me from the beginning, it's been a 30-day challenge to go live, whether that's on YouTube, whether that's on Facebook, whether that's on Instagram, whichever social media platform of our choice, we're supposed to go live. And you know what? I have to be honest. I haven't been live, I think, for a solid 3 days. 3 days, like either 2 days or 3 days in a row. And that wasn't very good of me. That wasn't very good of me at all. Hi, good evening, Kat Johnson. Yay, hey. Thanks for joining me tonight. Okay, so I just want to start off by saying, you know what? No matter what it is that you want to do, it's so important to just get up and do it. Because you know what? One of the reasons why I wasn't able to, not why I wasn't able, because I was able, but I didn't. Why I didn't come on live was because I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it later on. I'm going to do it later on. And before I knew it, it was midnight. And once midnight hits, that's it. Time done. No more live for the day. Hence, challenge failed. Anyway, doesn't mean I'm a failure, right? Because I'm here. I'm back. And you know what? That's it. We just have to keep on going. We just have to keep on going. We just have to keep on pushing through with everything. So tonight, I want to talk to you about this topic that's across your screen right now. I'm not going to be here too long. I'm just going to, say what I think about it. One of the things that constantly rings a bell to me every time is when we're going to do the challenge, my brother-in-law, he just said, just talk about what you know. Okay, don't try to be, someone else. Just be you. Talk about what you know. Stay in your lane. Do what you're doing. Those wasn't his exact words, but his exact words was just say what you know. Just talk about what you know. So I'm going to be talking about self-sabotage today, and why do we do it? And that's a big for me. That's like a thing. Why do we self-sabotage? Okay, but before I'm even going to get to that whole why do we self-sabotage, I want you to ask a question. I want you to ask yourself that question. What are you doing in your life right now that answers this question, self-sabotage, and why are you doing it? Why are you not doing what you should be doing? What holds you back? What is a thing that continually is going on in that head of space of yours and saying, don't do it, whatever, right? Why do we self-sabotage? Okay, so I think for me, the reason why I really want to talk about this topic is because obviously, for the past few days I haven't come on, and it's just you get to that place where you're just kind of like, okay, I've done a few days, and I didn't do 30 days, but I did a few days, and or there's just other things going on as well, in life that makes us feel as if even if we don't complete, if we've done something, then it's good enough. But is that really the case? Is that really the case, right? So self-sabotage, and I really feel like it's something that a lot of people obviously don't really want to talk about, because it's an individual thing. It's like a personal thing. It's something that I guess we have to deal with ourselves, and we have to ask ourselves, you know, why are we putting ourselves in this corner? Why are we behaving this way? You know, and, you know, I think one of the reasons why, you know, a lot of us, I think, don't really want to talk about it is because we have to kind of dig deep. You know, we have to get into our feelings. We have to bring things up to really begin to understand, why are we, you know, treating ourselves this way? What is it that is stopping us from progressing? What is it that is stopping us from being who it is that we've called to be? You know, I mean, so many of us, if you're watching this right now, you know, and you've been in that place where hi Amy, thank you, welcome, thanks for joining me. Exactly, thank you, exactly. Fear. And you know, Amy's just hit the nail right in the head, and that was like one of the points that I wrote down. You know, fear is like one of the biggest things that everybody has to, you know, we all do it, we all have it within us, okay, but not everybody allows it to consume them. Not everybody allows fear to be that barrier, to be that block. If you look at successful people that have gone before you, people who are doing what it is that you want to do, and you know what, that's another thing. Another way to overcome this whole self-sabotage mentality is look at people who are doing what you want to do. Find their story, read up about them, and see that they were just people just like you. One day they were full of fear. One day they were broke. One day they were not married. One day they had no children, whatever it may be. One day they couldn't read and couldn't write. And now look at where they are in their lives. Okay. So again, you know, we have to push past that place. Okay. Again, you don't like talking about your feelings. That's one of the traits of someone who is good at self-sabotaging. Okay, you don't like talking about your feelings. You feel like if you start talking about your feelings, if you start getting in yourself, then you know you're going to open this door for people to see, oh, actually she's really, you know, she's really not that confident, or whatever it may be, right? So that's one of the things. Again, you know, if you know you do have that trait of sabotaging yourself and sabotaging the things that you do, if you realize that you don't like talking about things, you don't like talking about your feelings, you don't like talking about things you're experiencing, these are like small signs that, you know, you're definitely in that self-sabotage box. And you know why? Because when you talk to people, when you open up, people are able to help you. People are able to give you advice. People are able to guide you. Not to say that you're surrounded with people that are going to give you the right judgment or the right, you know, advice anyway, but you might be. Again, depends on where you are in your life. If you're a young person watching this and you're surrounded by like loads of young people who are just, you know, going with the crowd and doing what everybody else does, they might not be the best people to give you advice right now. You might have to find someone maybe slightly older, or maybe someone completely older, or maybe, you know, a relative who is, you know, roundabout in the same zone as you, but, you know, a little bit more filled with a little bit more wisdom, shall I say, right? Yeah. And you know, another point that I made, that I wrote down, was self-sabotage keeps us away from what we desire. Bam. Like, listen, if there's one thing that you know about self-sabotage, is it keeps you from progressing. Okay, it keeps you from prospering. It keeps you from opening up to that person that you know you should be opening up to. Yeah, it keeps you from, you know, positive affirmations, good, strong, good self-talk, in a sense. Because the minute you go to say something positive to yourself, you get the you can'ts, you get the won'ts, the what ifs, the why should you, who do you think you are, what makes you think you should be living a nice life when everybody else or people around you are out here struggling. Okay, and that's another thing. Self-sabotage can keep you broke, can keep you poor, can keep you sick, can keep you unhealthy, because it's just like, oh, you know, well, this person is like this, so it's okay, and we're friends, or we're in the same zone, so, you know, it doesn't really matter. No, it does matter. It does matter. Self-sabotage, listen, it's not of God. It's not of God. Self-sabotage is not what you want to be experiencing. And if you have been in this place, in this bubble of self-sabotage, it's time to boop, pop it. Listen, come on now. 2021 is creeping up like a storm. It's coming around so quick. Listen, guys, it's December. What's today's date even? December the what? Someone help me. What's today's date? Oh my days, I've been so busy, yeah. December the 16th. It's December the 16th, right? There's like 2 weeks left in December. And then we're going to be like, Happy New Year. Ooh, bloop, 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 all of that. Listen, if this message that I'm speaking is for one person, only one person, I'm happy I'm saying it, because staying in that place of I can't, staying in that place of what if, staying in that place of I won't, or even I will, but you don't, yeah, you're not pushing forward. This is for you. This is for you, right? Why do you keep doing, why do you keep doing this is another question that, self-sabotage makes us ask. Why do you keep doing this? What's the purpose of it? Why do you think, and then how, and another thing as well, to I guess to be able to spot self-sabotage in our lives is if we constantly saying, why does this keep happening to me? Self-pity, right? If you constantly keep feeling sorry for yourself, thank you, Amy, thank you. It's the 16th, if you keep feeling sorry for yourself, if you keep putting yourself in that space of, oh, why does this keep happening to me? Why am I not married? Why am I not wealthy? Why do I not have abs? It's a question, but why do I not have lots of friends? Or why does my family not treat me the way they treat other people in the family? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Okay, we have to really get to the place, because you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I self-sabotage. Before I even started this 30-day the whole 30-day challenge thing, I was like, oh, I really like to go live and start doing my live talks, and listen, straight away it was like, who do you think you are? Who wants to listen to what you got to say? Why are you going live? Live for what? There's other people going live. Go and watch their live. You don't need to go live. Who's feeling what I'm saying right now? Who's understanding me? Because you know what? Enough is enough. We have to say to ourselves, enough is enough. That's it. And push, like I said, pop that bubble of self-sabotage as you're leaving 2020 and you're entering and you're about to step into 2021. What is it that you want to do? What have you been putting off all of this time? Well, it could be going on. It could be taking a vacation to somewhere really elaborate and nice, right? And you don't want to go out because people are like, oh, why are you spending so much money on a holiday? Oh, why are you taking all your holiday at once? Because you want to, right? Because you want to, okay? Also, self-sabotage, right? We blame people, right? Let's just keep it real. It's not me, it's you, right? That's like another trait of self-sabotage, because we don't want to accept that it's us that is holding us back. It's someone else. It's the system. It's the government. It's the color of your skin. It's how long your hair is. It's how short your hair is. How much you weigh, how much you don't weigh, how much money's in the bank, how much money's not in the bank, right? We have all of these things coming through, pushing through to stop us from doing what it is that we've been called to do, right? Like I said on one of my previous videos, I changed the name of my channel to Purposeful Life because I want to live a purposeful life, right? And if I can help someone else live a purposeful life through conversations, through sharing small things that I know, and through, through faith as well, I will do that. And again, when we're in that place of self-sabotage, we give up so easily. We give up so easily. Why do we give up so easily? What is it? What is in us that's causing us to just drop it all? You start a course and the course starts getting a little bit difficult and you're like, you know what? This isn't for me, right? You start a relationship and this relationship is seeming a little bit tricky and you're like, this isn't for me, right? You start going to a particular church, you don't like what the church is saying, or maybe the word is and the church is too strong. You're like, this is not for me. We give up so easily, right? And you know what? I'm not sitting here saying to you that I don't self-sabotage. The reason why I'm talking about this, like I said, my brother-in-law said, talk about what you know. Talk about what you know. I know about self-sabotage. I know about, wanting to do things and then not doing them, wanting to start a business and not starting it. Why? because, oh, I don't feel I can. Oh, what are people going to think of me if I do this? And, oh, nobody wants to hear from you. Or, oh, please don't even post that because nobody wants to, all of these things that constantly continue to flow through our minds, right? And one of the biggest, this is just in my opinion, right? And if you're watching this, if you're watching this and you know some other traits of self-sabotage, please write in the comments, leave it in the comment section below, because you know what? At the moment, you're not the only person that's going to watch this video. So other people are going to watch it, even if it's 2 people that's going to watch this and see your comment on what self-sabotage can do. Right? Write it down, leave it in the comment section, right? Let's engage and allow others that when they jump on this, they see, oh, you know what? It's not just me, right? Since I've started this 30-day challenge, I've had some beautiful messages that have been sent to me, right? Of people saying, like the one that I won't forget is on my VBAC video, right? One lady messaged and said to me, you know what, she just felt in her spirit to start looking for VBAC video, and she came across mine, right? And she said some other things, but she just said that she really felt led to watch my video. And she's in a very similar position to myself. She's also having a son who she wants to name Isaiah, right? And the son that I had was named Isaiah. So if I didn't put that video out, right, if other people didn't leave the comment, she might have never said anything. So listen, leave a comment if you know about self-sabotage, if you know you've been struggling with that. Let people know how you've overcome it, right? And the last one for me, I'm gonna leave it on this one, right? Come on, it starts with a P. If you know what I'm about to say, I'm gonna leave a few seconds. Let me see if anyone can. It starts with the letter P, right? I'm gonna see if anyone knows what it is, right? Anyway, I'm going to say it because I know it's probably going to come through. Procrastination. Listen, procrastination, yeah, is one of the biggest way we can continue to self-sabotage ourselves. It's like explosives of procrastination everywhere. Do you want to do this? Yeah, in a minute. How about doing this? It's like dropping bombs on yourself. Procrastination. Listen, I know too. Listen, I'm not familiar with procrastination anymore. In Jesus' name, amen. I've been set free. Yes, I've been set free, and you'll be set free too. We have to just ask the Lord to move that spirit of procrastination from your life, because listen, procrastination, yeah, will keep you where you don't want to be. You can try. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. See, procrastination, right? You can try. You can do. You can be the finest, you can be the wealthiest, you can be the strongest, you can know your scriptures, you can be happy. If procrastination is your best friend, yeah, ain't nothing getting done. Nothing's getting done. And I've lived that life, right? I've lived that life of putting things off. But it gets to that place where you say enough is enough, no more. And you know what? The minute you shake that off in faith, like believing that you're done with procrastination, it's like breaking up from a bad relationship. Yeah, it's like breaking up from a bad relationship. You're just like, I'm done. I'm done with you. It's over. It needs to be over. We need to break that spirit of procrastination as you're moving. Listen, even if there was something that you wanted to do this year, it's not over. I would encourage you right now. Okay, right now, I'll encourage you to affirm that you are no longer in a relationship with procrastination. You are no longer a self-sabotaging person. You are no longer filled with fear. Okay, you're no longer going to use those words, I can't. And you know what? That's an important word to teach children. Yeah, teaching them to stop saying the word can't and getting them to replace it with the word can. Okay, later on at some point in one of these days, I'm going to do a small talk about children, because that's like, I love them. They're one of my favorite things in the world. Favorite peoples in the world, children. Yes. Anyway, so procrastination. I will do it later mentality. Drop that. Let's drop it. Okay. Even spending money on yourself, not wanting to spend money on yourself, is another way of self-sabotaging, which I'm also too familiar with. But you know what? I've said enough is enough. I'm going to get that facial. Yes, I am. I'm going to go and buy those Uggs. Yes, I will, And you know what? It's not that, just start spending money, splashing money everywhere. No, it's about treating yourself and letting yourself know that you're worth it. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. It's been, you know, I'm happy that I was able to come on and share this with you, because it's something that I know I have suffered with, and it's something that I know I am overcoming. Okay. And I have overcome in the name of Jesus. Yes. Okay. And you know what? If you know that you're in that place of blaming others, giving up so easily, procrastinating, if you know that you're in a place where you constantly say, hi, good evening, Ecos Mios, thank you so much for joining me. You know, if you're in that place of, I will do it later, I will start that later, or what if this happens, or, you know, if you're in that place of feeling like you can't open yourself to speak to somebody, all these, like I said, are traits of self-sabotaging, right? And like I said, for me, one of the biggest ones was procrastination, but we have to let that go. We have to drop that. Okay. Yes. Go for that facial. Listen, I'm booked in. I'm booked in for my facial, you know, but, you know, I just want to say that, you know, God loves each and every one of us, and he wants us to prosper. He wants us to come out of that place of self-doubt, of fear, of anxiety, of depression, right? He wants us to be so set free, right? But it starts with us acknowledging that we have these issues, dealing with these issues, praying about these issues, fasting and praying about these issues, because some are deeper than others, right? And just committing ourselves to living a more fruitful life, a more prosperous life, a happy life. It's okay for you to be happy. It's okay, right? It's okay for you to have more than enough. It's absolutely fine. Okay, so guys, I'm going to leave that with you tonight. If you've liked this video, please press the, you know, I'm getting used to this whole streaming thing. Where's my little I'm kind of showing you that I can do stuff now. There we go. Please subscribe, like, and share. Okay, subscribe, like, and share this video. And again, you know, just be a blessing to someone else. Okay, if you've listened to this tonight and you know it's something that you're dealing with, inbox me. Let's talk about it. If there are other people in your circle that you can go to, like I said, you have to open up. You have to open up and let someone know what it is that you're going through. Okay, so guys, I've been Sarah Diligence here on my 30-day life challenge, pushing through, not allowing self-sabotage to get me and hold me down, you know. And again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you by God's grace tomorrow. All right, guys, good night.